This is Irontrader. This is the last call of the day. So we're going to take a look here at crude oil and at natural gas. But first of all, we're going to take a look here at Amazon, Meta, and Microsoft. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels for crude and natural gas will be posted. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy or sell stock commodity ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have one of my favorite trades is Amazon. I think it's going to do really, really good in the holiday season here. And also, I think going next year here with the AI, they got a lot of good stuff going on here. Plus, they got that football coming on Thursday nights. And yeah, it's all working. Okay, so what we did is we gapped right on down here. Okay, so this is what you always want to watch on the way up here. Okay, so what do we have for today's high? Let's take a little peek ski. Okay, so you got 207.78. This is what we're looking for right here at 207.34. Okay, so 207.78, 204, 207.34. So we made just a little bit higher. Now, next level up here is we're going to look to the bottom of this candle. Okay, at 210.88. Okay, there's your gap. And there's your fill. That's going to be very, very key. 210.88. And then what we'll do is we'll come up to this candle right here. You're looking at 212.25. And then we'll come to the top of this candle at 215.09. And then we have 215.90. That's your big breakout. But always watch those gaps in the fill and always look to the left of the chart because those are going to be your resistance levels and that's your upside targets when it does run. Okay. So again, just watch that fill. That's your next level that we're looking for is 210.88. And then we'll come to the left of the chart here because this was the breakout, 212.25. And then again, we have that 215.09 and then 215.90. Okay, downside, very, very easy here. We just want to watch right there is that 201.97 and this 21-day here at 202.17. Those are your key levels. Now, there also is here, you have 205.30, okay? We can go down to there. You got 204.67. Okay, you got 203.49, but realistically, when you got to come looking for something really, really key support, and look at that 202.17 and that 8-day right there, 201.96. So you're sitting right there around that 202 level. That's going to be very key. If that's lost, we'll come to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 199. We'll come here. You're looking at 196.75, 195.75, and then right there, that's the key at 193.73. Now, this is a very, very bullish chart. You can see a low, higher low, higher low. Everything is bottom left, upper right. Very, very nice. The key is we got to fill this gap and get to that 215.90. Now, we look here on the weekly chart. You always want to put a weekly up here because, see, when it's sold off here, okay, yeah, did it break through this 8-day, came on down 21-day. So that's why you always look for your next support level, your key levels, which is that 8-day, which it held it very, very nicely. Okay, you can see where it came right on down. And then another sell-off, but it held that 8-day. Very, very nice there for the week. And then this week here, we have a nice higher high and higher low. Very, very nice. Now, RSI here, moving right back up here. You got 58. You got plenty of room to run to 70. Looks like the green is curling up here very, very nicely. MACD, momentum there to the upside. And we got plenty of room to run. Very, very bullish chart, but just watch that gap and watch that fill. And we can break above that, look to the left, and then look for that retest at 215.90. Okay, now let's take a look here at Meta. Okay, Meta, also one of my favorites. All these technology ones here are all my faves here. So this is actually looking very, very good here. Okay, so we can see we're going up 602.90. Okay, then we retested it, came on down, retested it, came down and down, and then we put in a lower high, I should say, at 601.20. That 602.95, that's going to be very, very key level, okay? So you can see we put in a bottom situation going on here. But again, if you look here, we've held the 21 SMA here very, very nicely here on the downside. Let me see if I can big that up there for you. Okay. Okay, so we held this 21-day, and now we're running right on into big-time resistance. So we have a lot of resistance here, okay? So we got to look at this 8-day. That's 572.70. Now, it got a little bit higher so far this week. But, you know, we have to close above. So that 572.68, very, very key. So on the daily chart here, what we're looking for first is going to be right here, okay? It's going to be that 21. 572.65, you need to close above. And then we have this 50-day here at 574.09, okay? So a lot of resistance sitting right there, okay? See, there's that 572.69. So everything is very, very strong resistance. But again, if we can get above that, then we look for today's high, that 577.50, Then we can just follow the candles out and up here. Okay, so you got 580.76. We got 585.64. We just rally right on up here. You got 593.10. We have a 594.80. And then we can look at that 601.20. But really, the breakout, what we're looking for is that 602.95. Okay, so far we have not been able to break through there. But right now, only thing we're worried about is this 21-day on the upside, that 50-day on the upside, and this 8-day here on the upside on a closing basis. That's the key. Now, downside, say this falls off here. This is really what you want to watch is that 8 SMA, okay? So we're sitting right there at 561.83. Very, very key. If that's lost, we'll come out here to yesterday's low. You got 556.30. We'll come over here to the bottom here. You got 554.59. And then we have your retest at 549.05 here. But right now here, the key is breaking and closing above that 21-day and closing above that 50-day. Then we can take this bad boy higher. And this is what we're looking for a retest, 602.95. We close above that, then you can go long, and because blue sky, that's what we're looking for. Now, RSI here, okay, 51, plenty of room to run. There's no divergences, but we have plenty of room to run. Now, here, your MACD, your green is trying to go above the red, but again, it tried here before, so we got to see how this is all shaken out here. These simple moving average are really putting a stop to the old price. Okay, the green here is below your red here, but again, that can curl back up. We got to see how this all shakes out here. But RSI, you can still, you got the 58, plenty of room on to run. But you can see here where these simple moving averages are very, very strong resistance. But we close above that, then we got two really nice targets. That's 601.20, 602.95. Okay, let's take a look here now at Microsoft. Okay, here we have Microsoft. Now you can see here where this is actually breaking out through the resistant areas. Okay, so now we're above that 8-day, the 21-day, the 200-day, the 50-day, the 100-day, very, very nicely. Okay, so far today's high is what you got, 427.25. Okay, so what we're looking for next is right here. It's 428.17. That's your resistance. We get above that, then we're going to come to the top of this candle right here, okay, at 429.30. Now, okay, that there is your gap, okay? And then we want to look to the bottom of this candle here. That's 432.10. That is your fill, okay? So look to the top of this candle here, 429.33. And the bottom of that candle, 432.10. That is going to be your gap fill, okay? Then we can go to that 438.50 level right here, and then we can march that bad boy all the way up here to that 441.85. Again, here what we have, if you look at the weekly chart, we have that high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So we have a descending pattern here. The key is you just have to start breaking above all of these levels here. There's that 429.33. You start breaking above these, then you break that downtrend, and we take it much, much higher. Now you can see here 56, plenty of room to run. This here, this green, is a little bit above your red here now. So again, if you can crack this above, you have plenty of room to run here on the old daily chart. Now here, same way with the MACD. See how you are on the bottom situation? So if they can get that green to cross over, that give you good momentum there to the upside. But you have to just start cracking above all these key levels here. Okay, there's that 429.33. Okay, there's that 438.50. Then we come up here, 441.85. Then we can start marching right towards that 485.35. But right now, this is still a very, very nice looking chart. Okay, just like all of them. But what we have is we have this sideways action. Now, I always try to say is when you get this sideways action, what you do is you build momentum, just like you did on Bitcoin. How long did it take? And then once you blasted, it blasted right through 74 and right up to 100K. Okay, just boom, boom, boom. So just be very, very patient here. The key is a close above that 438.50. Then we can just start hitting all these targets here until we get to that 468.35. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, here we have crude oil, daily and your weekly chart. Now you can see here how we had this rally, but I was pointing out in the morning video and in the afternoon video, watch this 8-day. Very, very key. 69.19 it is now, okay? Then watch that 21-day. Very, very key. 69.57. We get above that. Then we're looking for this 50-day at 60 level, okay? Right now you can see where you rallied up this morning, but you could not hold that 21-day and that 8-day. And now we made a lower high and a lower low. That's never good. Now remember, the API report will be out today at 4:30, and the EIA report will be out for crude on Wednesday at 10:30. Okay, so we want to pay attention to that. So when those futures open up here today at 6 o'clock, you want to watch today's high at 70.30 and that low at 68.05. That's what you're going to be trading against, okay? So if it rallies up here, watch that 8-day, okay, 69.19. Watch that 21-day, 70.57, and then watch that 70.60, that 50-day. We get above that, we're going to come right to this candle here, 71.51. That's going to be your target. And then we're going to come up here, 72.25, and then 72.88. That is going to be your big retest, okay? But right now here, you can see here, we are below the 8, 21, and the 50-day. That's not good. Now, on the downside, always watch yesterday's low, okay? So you're looking at 68.74, and then we want to watch today's low at that 68.05 level, okay? Now, again, if that's lost here, then we can come down to this target level. You're looking at 67.28, and then we're going to come down to the 66.53 level. So we got to see this. This is not a good pattern when you see this. See this? When you have a lower low, this is what happens. You get that down, okay? This is what happens. Now, they're talking about a ceasefire agreement there between Israel and Iran in that whole Lebanon area. So we got to see how that's going to actually shake out and how long, if they hold even to it, even if they get a signed agreement, okay? So that's why oil is coming off today. So always look at it when I showed you these war premiums here, okay? See, war premium, war premium, war premium, war premium, and then she can come off. So any kind of a peace agreement, that is where she comes off. Now, Ukraine and Russia thing, haven't heard anything really much about it. If that's kind of subsiding a little bit here, crude can come off really, really hard here. 66, I think if we didn't have the wars, I think you'd be 60, maybe even in the high 50, like 57 area, okay? So now here, look on a weekly chart. We try to get through that 8-day, but you're still below all these simple moving averages. There's your 8-day, there's your 21-day, there's your 50-day, there's your 100-day, there's your 200-day, and there's your price is right here. Not good. But what we have here is a sideways action situation. There's really nothing here that I can say is bullish. I'm short, and I'm still staying short because we start losing all of these. We got to see. So for me to trade now, I was long here on this uptrend, and then when I seen this red candle, then I get short, then I stayed short, then I just scalped the long as I stayed short. Okay, so as this was running up, I was short down here, and I was even short here. But then what I did is I took that short off, let it run up here, okay? Because you can see where it run up. Once you start crossing these 8-day and these 21 days, you know it's going to run up. You just don't know where. So then you take that short off. But yesterday, the short was back on. You made a lower high, and then, so I'm holding that and just scalping the long, okay? I think that's what the trade is now. It's not going to be an easy trade because you got so many things that are in the mix here now, okay? Because you got the politics in the mix here. You got the wars in the mix here. It's just the whole thing here. So just trade this market. So at 6 p.m., watch that high, watch that low. That's what we're trading against. And then watch all these key, the 8-day, the 21-day, and that 50-day. All right, let's see what natty gas is doing. Okay, natural gas here doing actually a little, not too bad here today, okay? So actually I scalped the UNG there today. I'm trading 5,000 shares, so I don't need much, 20, 30 cents. And that's a good day here just in the natural gas, okay? So what we did is we're sitting pretty much right here, like an indecision candle kind of a situation, okay? So we made as high as 3.528. We didn't hit that 3.56, okay? So here's what we're going to be looking for on the upside low. So if this is what you want to watch, is you want to watch that 3.528, today's high. Then we want to watch that 3.56. So we get above that, then we're going to look at a weekly, this candle right here, 3.64, and then 3.85. That's your 200 SMA here. Now, downside here, what we got here today is we got as low as 2.39 level. So what we want to do is we always want to look to this candle right here. So if you look over here on the top here, look at where it says C, okay? That's the close, 3.39, okay? And that's exactly where we went to today. So when you look at these candles, look at the high, the low, and the close. That is your support and resistance levels when you trade candlesticks, okay? So 3.39, going right down to 3.39. So if that is lost here, then what we're going to do is we're going to come out here to the bottom of yesterday's, that 3.26, And then realistically, what we're looking for here, then we have 3.23. But this 8-day is going to be very, very key, 3.15. Now, when the futures open, this 8-day is not going to be 3.15. This will be higher, okay? So even if this goes sideways and it comes on down, as long as you hold the 8-day, that's a buying opportunity here to take this long. But for me, it's just a scalping situation. That's what seems to be working out here now, because you have a very good, nice bullish chart going on here, okay? Because look how nice that is, and you're carrying everything bottom left, upper right. It's just that right now it's not giving you this march, you know what I'm saying? Like that march up to the upside. I'm going to show you right here, okay? See how nice it is this was, and when it just kind of really, really marched, just like a steady march. Now it's starting to get choppy situation because we had that little bit of march, but they were a lot bigger candles. It wasn't that steady stream kind of a situation. So right now it's just a trading market. So today when the futures open, watch that 3.52, watch that low 3.39. What you're looking at on the upside is 3.56. You crack that, you're going to go to that 3.64, then that's the big boy at 3.85. Downside, just watch today's low. That's all you really have to do is that 3.39. Then we could go down to yesterday's low, 3.26, and then that 8-day, that's going to be the ticket. As long as it holds the 8-day, this here can be a buying opportunity or a trading opportunity, however you want it. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here tomorrow morning. Now remember, tomorrow's Wednesday, so you only have one more day here of Wednesday and a half a day Friday of trading, okay? So you got to make it count. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.